Miss Vivi, Erica is gonna look at you. She's gonna look at you. That's your cue, okay? Don't be sitting over here sleeping. You gotta dance like you want a puppy. You gotta earn your puppy. Now's the time, okay? That was our deal. Yes? Now's the time to earn our puppy. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Okay, we ready? Oh my God, I did that?
Yeah. I cut my finger on my mom's wing. I hope I can still dance.
Okay, let's go. Just a minor tragedy.
Here, 2, 3, 4.
I think Brooke's hip hurts. Yeah, Brooke's back and hip definitely are hurting.
I'm watching Brooke during group rehearsals, and I see her holding her back, and I could just tell by her face that she's in pain. Her solo this week is an acro number, and if her back's bothering her, I don't know how she's gonna do it.
At Brooke's age, most people stop doing acro. Your body just
doesn't bend that way.
go.
What do you think Abby's body tells her? Stop eating?
I think that with Abby knowing Brooke's back is injured, she would have made the executive decision to say, you know what, Brooke's gonna do a dance this week with no acro in it to let her back rest.
Let someone else do a solo. Give her back a break.
Oh, Jill, are you volunteering?
For the love of God!
I'm just saying, would that not make sense? Give the kid a break. There's other kids not dancing solos.
You know, I think it's kind of funny that wherever you go, someone mysteriously, like, breaks a foot.
These moms can laugh at me and make all the snippy comments that they want, but I'm not gonna let them stop me on getting Kendall back on this team.
Brooke, how's the back? I'm watching Brooke, watching the body language, watching the moping. She's hurt, she's sore, and she doesn't want to dance. You need to use the pain. Yes? You ready, babe? Well,
Look at her.
Brooke, you gotta get up.
I'm watching Brooke laying on the floor, and it's just going through my head, you know, should I have her dance? Shouldn't I have her dance? I mean, your back is not something to mess with.
All right, Brooke, you need to like lay down on the
Fabulous.
floor.
What is that for?
For Brooke's back.
I just looked at Brooke laying there, and I thought, you know, I have one kid with a broken foot, another kid laying here crying because it hurts to breathe. I just had to draw the line there. I knew what I had to do as a mom.
Abby, I don't think Brooke's gonna do her solo. It hurts when she breathes. I don't know how she's gonna do it. I got her ice. I put this on. I don't know what else I can do. I can't let her hurt herself to do a dance.
It's obviously hurting her that she can't do it. I want her to do it. She wants to do it, but I don't think she can.
I wish Kelly would have pulled Brooke's solo earlier, because then maybe Kendall would be dancing a solo today as well.
Brooke, it didn't have anything to do with all those other girls there warming up?
Abby, it was hurting before we even came to this building.
I think Kelly and Brooke have it all cooked up. They're gonna pull this number because she knows that there are really great dancers here. She does not want to get on that stage and not win. Brooke, if you are going to continue to stand like a 3-year-old with that sway back, your back is gonna hurt. You and I both know that lazy gets you nowhere. I gave you an amazing number, and now you're not gonna do it? No one's ever gonna see it?
She can't do it.
I told you guys before, you make choices every single day. Make the right one.
I can't let her hurt herself to do a dance. I'm sorry. Her health is more important.
I think it's a really hard call as a mom to pull your daughter's dance. But in this situation, I think Kelly is definitely doing the right thing by telling Abby she can't dance.
I love Florida, so I bought a house in Orlando. Come on in, hello. I had the kids and the moms come on out to my house to enjoy a day at the pool and have lunch. My mom, the one and only Marion Lorraine, is home.
Hey.
My mom is a gracious lady to everybody in the world, but me. Grab a plate on that end, go through the line, take your food. Like, I understand that Kathy's busy, but like, you invite someone to your house, she could at least call me and tell me she wasn't coming. Who's going in?
idea how to make a martini.
I'll just pour some in there.
I love the big watermelon game.
You got the biggest watermelon you could find.
That's okay, just go. You put grease all over the watermelon, you throw them in the pool. The goal of the game is to grab the watermelon and get out of the pool with the watermelon in your hands. They fight like cats and dogs trying to hold on to it and keep slipping out. Come on! Pull it! Come on, girls! Pull it!
It's amazing. We go to Abby's house and the kids aren't allowed to be kids. It has to be turned into a competition.
Get it!
Now the watermelon just hit her there.
Oh, Maddie got it! Run!
That looks like a disaster waiting
You
to
have to
happen.
get up the steps and out holding it.
Why don't you just all walk together? All of a sudden, Maddie starts to cry. And she says that she was somehow injured. But from my vantage point, I'm looking at the game. Maddie was not kicked.
What happened? Tell me. Okay, then stay away from it, because it's ridiculous. You're a girl. You're not a boy.
Mia's pretty rough, but Maddie does not like getting rough at all.
Come on. It's all swollen.
Maddie cried because she didn't win. She didn't win the stupid watermelon game. Somebody else got 3 seconds of glory in front of 4 moms.
She's all swollen. We're freaking girls, not boys.
The child was not injured. Melissa needs to get a better balance of how to deal with these situations.
On the bottom of the pyramid, Chloe, you had an injury, you went to get it looked at, you missed a whole day of rehearsal. That's why you're on the bottom.
But wait a minute. She legitimately had something that we were taking care of, a medical thing. I got the results from Chloe's MRI, and she needs to rest her foot. But Chloe doesn't want anyone to know about her injury because she knows Abby will snatch away any opportunities that Chloe has to dance next week at Nationals. Chloe. After rehearsal, something just wasn't right with Chloe's foot. She was limping around. Is it awful?
Hurts, but it's worse going on relevant.
Okay, okay. It's really small. Get your point shoe on and see how it feels. Don't force it on. No.
It's just hard to get the point shoe on with rubber.
It's not looking good.
We can't get it on. Oh, God, Chloe.
Am I hitting it?
Express Care's open till 9.
You know, root for everybody.
You won't ruin it, and she'll reblock it. You have a lot of stuff coming up at Nationals. You don't want to be hurt.
Chloe's injury couldn't have come at a worse time. Nationals is next week, and last year, Chloe didn't dance at Nationals.
You didn't have a solo or even a group dance last year because your dumb mother got you kicked out.
I feel still so guilty about what happened in New Orleans and Chloe not having the chance to dance.
You had too much to drink.
Oh,
you better
whatever.
settle it down. Bitch!
Stop! Chrissy, you're out. Chloe is gone for this week.
This kid has waited 2 years now to prove herself at Nationals.
Like, what do we do?
You know, how am I supposed to know?
Well, but you know what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to dance.
Hi, guys.
Hi, what's going on?
Chloe is... We're broken. I had Chloe's foot x-rayed, and the doctor said that she has a buckle fracture in her foot. She has to be in a boot for at least a week. Here's the good news. It's very minor. If we take it easy this week, she's not out of the running to dance at Nationals.
Just head on in there anyways with the girls. Maybe you can just look out for them, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Is Abby coming today?
She is coming. She had a few appointments this morning, but she will be here. I have a buckle fracture in my second metatarsal. And I can't dance for this week, but there's a really good possibility I'll be able to dance at Nationals. Wait, so you can't dance? Not this week.
Guys, work on the solos. I will be in, and then we can do the group, okay?
I hate that Chloe is sitting in that corner.
Chloe hurt her foot and cannot dance at the dance concert. And I'm really sad about it because for the first time in 12 years, she's not gonna be on that stage.
What's wrong with Chloe?
She has a buckle fracture in her second metatarsal.
So tape the toe together.
No, it's
Up in her foot? All the way up in her foot?
She was at the hospital last night. She cannot dance this week. She can dance next week.
I don't know.
I have the x-ray. It's very faint, it's very tiny, but it's in her foot, not her toe.
Wouldn't want her to injure it further. We need to get better, not worse.
They're not counting her out just yet.
Well, Chloe's mother is doing everything she can to convince me that her foot is just gonna be fine and dandy for nationals. It's a week away. Whoa, 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 stop, stop. So nobody else can learn it and go in for Chloe. So my point is, we need to have 5, is that easier? With Chloe out of the group routine because of her injured foot, now my choreography is not balanced. I have somebody extra sticking out on the side, so that kid has to go too. Let's do it full out without Sarah.
Yeah.
It's better with 5. She can't do it. Okay, so Sarah, come on here. Stand here with the girls. Just so your mother doesn't come and ask me or this or that or the other thing, you are officially out of this number. So Chloe's out, that affects other people. All right, let's go.
I don't understand what this poor child's doing.
I know.
Pricey, why don't you go down calmly and ask
I mean, I
Abby?
really think that I should.
Don't say it's not fair, it's not right. Don't say that, just say because she doesn't care about
I
fair
appreciate
and right.
it, and I will take your advice. Like, I don't get it at all. Oh, I'll be calm, I promise.
It needs to be like, we're here.
Abby, can she please be in the number?
No.
I don't understand what you're doing to her.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids already. Go, go. She's out because Chloe's out.
She is capable of doing this, Abby.
I never said she wasn't capable.
But why? Why not utilize her talents? Can you please try to utilize her again, Abby? Please.
I wasn't in it.
Tell her goodbye. Bye. I like little Sarah, but with a mother like that, she will not be dancing today or tomorrow in our big dance concert, and maybe not at nationals.
It's not fair.
Life's not fair.
Abby, life here is not fair.
I felt bad, wailing. Well, I do too. You don't want a kid to wail. She's wailing.
Do not give up on yourself. Just because she continues to squash you down, you do not give up on yourself because that woman wants to squash you down. You believe in yourself and you go in there and do that. Then I don't know, what are we doing here then, Sarah?
Let it go. Let it go. It's done.
I can't let it go.
Let it go.
I can't take
The sobbing.
We can go. We can leave.
No, we are not leaving.
Mom, I'm leaving.
It's done. I want you to get in there and get a drink. Now.
No, I'm not
Now.
going back in.
Get in there.
She wants to leave.
Yeah.
Let the kid leave.
As a mom, I've always said, take a lead from your child. What can your child handle? What do they want? And I think at this point, Christy needs to take a cue from Sarah.
Why aren't you leaving? She's sobbing and she wants to go home.
She's okay.
But she's not okay, Christy. She was sobbing.
Is okay. I don't know what more to do.
Then leave. Take her home. She wants to go home.
Take your
She
little
said it.
lamb and
But
go
every
home.
one of your kids have cried. Every one of them.
She was sobbing. Get back in there. Don't take defeat. We're like, you know what? It's not your day.
I said get back in there because she can do it.
Is it about you or is it about Sarah?
It's not about me.
But if Sarah's telling you she wants to leave, then it is about you if you're telling her to get back in there.
I've had it. I'm done. The
You've definitely
recital.
have said that before.
At this point, I am sick and tired of all these comments. So as far as I'm concerned, Sarah's done with this elite competition team. You guys carry on and talk about me some more. I don't care what you do.
That's the devil there.
It's really hard sitting in the audience watching all of my teammates perform because I've always been a part of the dance concert since I was a little girl, so just to sit there and watch Cameron and all of them is really hard for me.
Do you know this, Brooke? Shoulders down.
Brooke's dance this week is called Metamorphosis, and I think it's a perfect choice for Brooke. It's almost like she's coming from a baby into a young woman.
Where are your legs on that?
I think there.
Let's just walk through it once from the top, okay?
My shoulder.
Again. This has happened before, yeah? We just have to get through it. If it pops out, we just need to get it back in there.
Just, like, pop it back in.
Lately, my shoulder has been hurting pretty bad when I do my handstand twist. I don't think I'm gonna be able to dance with my shoulder pain just because I'm always putting pressure on my hands.
Remember, pull harder. I know it hurts.
Not performing is not an option for me.
Brooke is now trying to get ready for her solo, and lately she has been off her game because her shoulder was bothering her. She's been wobbling on tricks and falling out of things, and it's just not like Brooke.
If you want to get noticed for Cirque stuff, Vegas would definitely be the place to be noticed. Just go out, show them what you can do.
Brooke's dance this week is an acrobatic routine, and this is big for us because we're in Vegas, and that's the city of Cirque du Soleil. So this is the city that Brooke needs to show them what she can do. Hopefully she pulls it off.
Okay, do good.
Keep your balance. Don't be nervous.
Don't watch the people in front of you. Good luck.
In this solo, I'm on my hands a lot and have a hard time putting pressure on my shoulder. It's just really sore. I was standing behind the wings and I decided to do a handstand and my shoulder popped out of place.
Just pull your shoulder. Oh, Brooke. I mean, is it back in? Oh my God, you're like an accident waiting to happen.
I was just worried I wasn't going to be able to do my solo.
Next, we have Brooke performing in Metamorphosis.
I went to do the handstand on stage and my shoulder popped out again. I just kept dancing.
I could tell by the look on her face that she was in pain. Hey, good job. I know. I could tell it was hurting. It was killing you. Immediately following her routine, she came right around and found me. I don't really think it's out. I think if it was out, you would be screaming in pain. I was very proud of Brooke. She's been trained for years to get out there and do what you know best. And that's what she did.
In third place, routine number 153, that's Metamorphosis.
Ball, cross.
Holy crap.
Oh,
What did she do?
Hannah's bleeding.
Okay, we need a medic.
What's wrong? Oh, no.
I'm gonna go check on Hannah and Ian.
We need
A
somebody.
doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, this is my child, not a TV show.
I'm losing it. I'm so upset for her because in my mind, I'm thinking Abby's gonna take her out of the dance and everybody's feeling this pressure that we have to do everything and we have to do it right. And if we don't, then we could be sent home. And Hannah would be devastated.
She's on the bottom of the pyramid, so if she's not in the dance and she doesn't have a solo, what does that mean?
All right, this is the doctor. Hi.
Hi. My daughter, hey guys, for a sec.
The doctor's on the phone.
I guess she stubbed her toe and her toenail's coming off. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's probably better just to take it all the way off.
Right. Do I need to take her to have somebody check it out?
No, not at all.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
good?
Good. Now we just gotta do a little more.
The worst
Yes.
part's over. I called and put a doctor on speakerphone.
It's like Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
Take the straw, slit the neck.
Hey, come here. I love you.
Come on.
I believe in you.
Let Brady give you a piggyback seat for a little bit.
But walk in the door, okay?
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Right.
Does it still hurt?
Okay, you can talk about that, yeah.
My toe is really sore, but it doesn't hurt to the extent that, like, I can't dance anymore.
Okay, I think Hannah wants to dance. She wants to be part of the group, right?
Right.
But I can't have a weak warrior.
Right.
The whole dance is about going into battle. You know what they do when a horse breaks its leg?
Yeah, they kill it.
They take it outside and kill it. You didn't know that? That's what happens.
She's gonna do what she needs to do for you. I believe in her.
Yeah. Okay, if you say you can dance, then I need 110% out of Hannah. I want to see this toe.
Give me your foot. It's fine. I think
All
you got this.
Tape it up, just keep it clean, because you're the weak link. I'm just giving you the tough love, kid. All right, go. And she needs more, something with her cheeks.
Okay.
Poor Hannah. Hannah's not as strong, and I think Anne is struggling with it because she wants it for Hannah so bad. And she says Hannah wants it, but I don't know, does she? You know, like, she's so quiet, like, I wouldn't know.
Hannah did something at the wrong time.
She went into the pawn shop in the wrong count.
She's gonna be so mad at herself.
She's gonna be, yeah, they're basket case, yeah.
She does yell at you. She's only yelling at you to make you the best dancer you can do.
And your highest scoring 9 to 11 group here today was Haka from Abby Lee Dance Company.
Woohoo! We won! I'm so excited! It didn't matter. Didn't matter that you went a little early, right? Yeah, we still won. I'm thrilled. How are you?
Yeah.
Congratulations! Now that was a clean sweep.
Did Macy recover after the rehearsal fiasco?
She did. I think she didn't feel good. She started getting the chills, and that's why I worry about her getting sick, but she just had Abby in her head. Macy's not feeling the greatest this morning. I don't know if she's sick. I think she seriously is just exhausted. I hope she can pull through this because Macy wants more than anything to dance the solo this weekend. You're okay. If you have to throw up, you throw up, okay? She's gonna throw up, I think. If you throw up, we clean it up. It's that simple.
I mean, if she's gonna throw up, she needs to go home. Like, what about everybody else?
No, you
I'm
can't
sorry,
throw
but
up in
that's
a dance
contagious.
room.
Oh, it is contagious.
Ah. Good morning.
Macy's throwing up.
She's not here.
She's in the bathroom. I think she's like throwing up.
If God gave me that mother, I'd throw up every day.
I literally have a phobia of throwing up. I do not want Lily throwing up. I don't want to be throwing up. That does not need to go around
And
everybody at the
spread
studio.
fast. Because we have close quarters, want to be on a bus for several hours.
She's just gonna practice her dance and vomit in a giant garbage can. I'm worried about Lily's solo. And I don't want Lily getting sick before she goes on stage. I think that Jamie should be responsible and keep her daughter away from all the rest of the girls on the team. Oh my God, that gives me anxiety.
Stacey, you want to say something?
I was just wondering, I mean, she's in there with a garbage can. She ran out to the bathroom because she was gonna throw up. Like, we're going on a bus in an enclosed space, and she's sick with like a stomach virus or something.
Do you think it's nerves?
No, I think I'm not a doctor. She's not hungry.
Take care of your daughter.
I do take care of my daughter. Worry about your own daughter.
I am worried about my daughter. Your daughter's sick and she's here with them. You should not be here. You can't go to school when you're sick.
I think you're gonna have to make a choice. Either Jamie's on the bus or Stacey's on the bus, because I don't think they're getting on the bus together.
How are you feeling this morning?
Better.
You feeling better?
Yes.
I know yesterday was a little rough.
It wasn't nervousness.
I still think it's ridiculous that Stacey made such a stink about.
No, everybody gets sick.
Everybody gets sick. We drove ourselves to San Diego because Stacey threw such a fit. I don't know what her problem is. Stacey is a total germaphobe and freaking out over nothing. I think what she's scared of is Lily's coming off a win last week, which makes her nervous because it's hard to stay on top. We have no problem. She's gonna try and get in our head and basically just not want us with her. That's too bad. You go out and kill your solo today. You know how to do this. You've got this.
If Macy could go out on stage and win with a hip hop solo, that's only gonna bring more business to my studio. That's great, because in LA, it's all about hip hop.
Up next is entry number 6. We have Macy performing I'm Alive.
Macy, it was so good. That was so good. You did everything Abby told you to. I was worried about you, but you pulled that off.
In second place is entry number 6, I'm Alive.
She beat Bryn. No one except for me thought that was possible. And hopefully this will make Abby see Macy in a new, bright, shining light.
Here we go.
When I saw this gentleman carrying my daughter off, my heart sunk to my stomach. I gotta go, excuse me. And I jumped off the bleachers and I ran to her right away, and I thought she broke a bone.
No, don't say that. Come here. It's okay. Honey, it was beautiful. Maddie, I thought you were supposed to do that.
No. I couldn't really move my leg. It hurt so bad. I was nervous that if I couldn't dance ever again, I'd be mad.
Maddie was so worried that Abby's gonna be mad at her because she did so poorly in her dance, which she didn't. She said, I danced terrible.
I fell on my hip.
Hands.
Yes. Right here.
Oh, baby.
I was gonna do a diving for a walk away, and then I went for it, and then it was over.
It's okay.
Hey, it's okay.
She said, Miss Abby's gonna be mad at me.
I'm not gonna be mad at you, sweetie, but you started to dive.
She was gonna dive.
It was too slippery, like.
I know, and you started to dive, and then in the middle, you second-guessed yourself when you went up there and walked over, but you did a front toss.
Abby came in and she felt so bad for Maddie.
Any blood?
No, not even a bruise.
Okay, good.
We'll get up and walk around in just a minute when you feel
Good. See, if you had a big butt and you landed on it, it wouldn't hurt.
Like me.
Dancers fall and dancers get hurt. This may have been Maddie's first fall, but it certainly won't be her last. Sometimes your ego hurts more than your injury.
Oh, look at how sweet. Miss Abby's care. Let me get the door.
That's a good feet.
If any other girl fell, they would not be getting the same reaction from Abby.
Paige, can you get your hair done, please?
My kid, it would have been like, oh my God, you embarrassed me. I haven't had a kid do this in 50 years.
Come on, everybody, let's go. Girls, let's go, let's go.
I hurt my.
You hurt your foot?
Where's Mackenzie? Group rehearsal is starting again. Mackenzie is not in the rehearsal, and I have to see what's going on. Kenz, I'm coming. What's wrong, honey?
I said, just go home.
Okay, but honey, but don't cry. Why are you crying?
I don't want to let her down.
Aw, honey, I know you don't. But you're not letting Miss Abby down. It'll let her down if you hurt it worse. And she understands that. So how about we get some ice on it? It's okay, you just need to rest it. Mackenzie actually hurt her foot 2 weeks ago. And she's been really, limping, and she's not doing well at all.
How's your foot, Mackenzie? What happened?
I'm so sad for Mackenzie because I think this dance, probably the best dance that she's ever done. And she really shines in the dance, so she's so brokenhearted.
Yes?
I just want to tell you, this is Mackenzie's probably most favorite dance. She hurt her foot doing a back tuck on Monday, but it's not even swollen.
I don't know what's really wrong with Mackenzie's foot. I kind of have to see how she's moving. Maybe it's all in her head. Maybe she just doesn't want to be in the group routine. Maybe she doesn't want to be the reason they don't win.
Do you want to see what she can do, and then...
So she either needs to do it, or she's out. I need to work on it without her.
Okay, got it. Miss Abby wants you to put your boots on, Kenz. Just go in and see what you can do, okay? Just try to do the dance, okay?
Why is she having Mackenzie do the dance if she's hurt?
Face, Mackenzie, face!
And I think Melissa said, no, she loves the dance.
I love point numbers, and that doesn't mean I can do them.
I don't know what's quite going on because like a second ago, Mackenzie was crying that her foot hurt, and now she's rehearsing with the group.
Okay, girls, you have one chance. That's the way it works. You all got lucky. Remember that. Do you think you can do the group dance? Because if you can't, I need to take you out. No fooling around, no walking, no going to the mall, walking on cement. If she's okay to dance, she'll dance. If not, it's more work for you. All right, now listen. You walked in, you walked at least 50 feet in the hallway. If you can do that, you can dance. Your mother should have left you at home.
Abby won't excuse a dancer from dancing unless you have a doctor's excuse. Mackenzie had to hand her a doctor's excuse saying she can't dance for at least 72 hours.
Lo and behold, miraculously, appears the doctor's note. So You're gonna get yourself in the audience, you're gonna sit, and you're gonna put your leg up. If you keep it dangling down, it's gonna swell. Hey, if you can't do the number, then you can't run around this auditorium all day long. You're gonna sit, and you're gonna rest that foot so that you're better next week.
What?
Mackenzie?
Look what Miss Abby has for you.
Until you have a clean bill of health, your butt is in this chair. Get in it. Come on.
When Abby walks into that dressing room with the wheelchair and she's heading over to Mackenzie, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You are not bringing a wheelchair for Mackenzie.
Now, I don't want your arms sore. That's just a seat for you so that you're not standing.
Earlier in the week, Melissa said that Mackenzie didn't want to do the dance because she thought it was too hard. So why can't she just say she doesn't want to do the dance?
Maybe Mackenzie was intimidated by the hip hop dance. Maybe she didn't want to just step up and say, it's too hard for me. And so maybe the ankle injury wasn't quite as bad as it was, but it was an out.
She's been on it all day.
What about you, Mackenzie? How's the foot?
Just resting a little bit, but it's...
Resting? What are you resting from? All the cartwheels you were doing? Come on. My eyes and ears are everywhere. Did Mackenzie really think that she was gonna do cartwheels and I wouldn't know about it? Mackenzie, if you're faking that injury, there's going to be huge repercussions.
She was hopping.
Oh, Melissa.
She was. I was watching her, Cal.
Melissa, don't lie for your kids.
I'm not.
You lie enough yourself as it is.
What do you mean
without lying for her.
I was watching her.
I think Melissa is covering for Mackenzie. They both need to just fess up and get their punishment over with already.
How long?
I wasn't on my foot.
You weren't on your foot. I don't want to be lied to. I need to get to the bottom of this foot thing. Mackenzie and Melissa, their stories just aren't adding up. There's one way to find out what's really going on. Interrogation tactics. Brooke, I want you to line everybody up right here, facing that way. Come on, let's go. Maddie.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Mackenzie go to the hospital when she left dance class?
Yes, ma'am.
Nia.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you witness Mackenzie doing cartwheels in here?
I didn't see her do a cartwheel.
Don't you lie to me.
I just saw her walk.
You saw her walk. Did she limp?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a broken foot. It's a sprained ankle. You can walk on a sprained ankle.
Did anybody else witness Mackenzie out of the chair doing a trick or upside down? Finally, the truth comes out. I knew these kids would crack under pressure. Mackenzie, I'm not very happy. You're playing around and making a joke of it. I don't want a wounded soldier. Paige was in a cast for weeks. Want to get better and you want to be okay for Monday? You stay off it. Soldier, you save those tears for the pillow. We don't have time for tears. My first duet is going to Kendo and Kalani. You are doing a jazz duet. The name of the duet is Grifters. And a grifter is a con artist.
I am super excited. I have a group dance and a duet this week, but my back has been really hurting, so I have to make sure that I'm extra careful.
Kalani, what is the deal with your mother?
She doesn't want to be here, so...
That's not okay.
Abby has these little underlying digs, so maybe this whole grifter thing is meant for Kira. But then again, Kira probably doesn't even know what a grifter is.
Okay, Kendo and Kalani, you guys realize to do innovative, to do cool, to do partner work takes time. It takes figuring out. Do you see what I'm saying? You know that. Your mother, not so much. Okay, let me look at it again. Let me look at it again.
Kendall and I have a really fast jazz duet this week, which is usually harder than a lyrical dance. So I gotta really power through because my back has been hurting for weeks now and I don't want to let anybody down.
Your back is killing her.
Okay, don't roll on her back again because she's the one with the hurt back.
I'm watching rehearsals, and I can tell Kalani's in pain. She's just not up to dance right now. If it was my daughter would be dancing. I really wish Kira was here to see how much pain Kalani's in.
Melissa can take you home and you can get in an ice bath or something.
I know I'm going to
So bad. It's okay. I love you. Love you too. Oh, honey, I'm crying. Oh my God. I love you. My duet's so hard, and I can't do it.
This is nice down here.
It's time that the moms get out of the studio, go for a walk, and just kind of do what normal moms do.
How is Kalani? She's not good. I said, how are you? Normally, I can push through the pain and I deal with it, but this has been hard.
Maybe she shouldn't dance this weekend.
I think she shouldn't. It's awkward for me because as a mom, I feel one way, and she's not my child. Because I don't want to be disrespectful to Kira because I don't know what Kira has said to her. It would be great if Kira was here to be able to say, come on, you're not dancing. I don't know if Kira would do that or not. You're the guardian here. You can say, you know what, Kira, I'm here, you're not. If it's up to me, I'm making that call. If you want to override my decision, you need to get here.
It's very selfish for her mother not to be here.
Why is Kalani dancing?
I don't know why she's dancing. I'm calling Kira.
Hello.
Hi. Kalani is dancing, but I really don't think it's a great idea.
I told her over and over again, this can injure you later. You can't let it go that far. She's like, I don't want to not dance.
You need to make the call because you're the mom. I'm just her guardian.
Why don't we get her right now?
This is exactly why Kira needs to be here. She needs to put her foot down. Thank goodness Melissa's on top of it and do what's best.
I'm really gonna just make the call this time. I don't think you should dance.
I just don't want to let like Kendall down and the group down.
You're not.
No one's gonna get mad at you because you're injured.
No.
Okay.
I can't say that I'm not disappointed. The cards are already stacked against Kendall. I have no idea what's going to happen right now, but one thing is for sure, Kalani can't and shouldn't dance.
Kalani, please don't stress about this duet. There's no, I just feel bad.
So I have Kira on the phone.
Hi.
Hi, Abby.
So, Kalani's back has been bothering her.
It's so bad right now, and I think it's worse than what she's really sharing with everybody. And I just think she needs to take time off.
There's no argument. I'm the first dance teacher that does not want a kid dancing at their heart. Absolutely not. Kalani's mother has made it perfectly clear that she is not to participate in the group dance nor the duet. I respect her mother's wishes. I just don't respect her mother too much. I just always have Kalani's best interest at heart. And her mom just had a new baby. I understand. But there's a daddy there. So why can't this dad take care of his baby so his wife can come be with her teenager?
You okay, Chloe? What's wrong? Just stand. You can mark the turns. What hurts? All right, sit down for a second.
Do you think there's ice? Could I give her some ice?
5, 6, 7, 8.
As Chloe's rehearsing, I really can see that something is wrong.
Out.
No, it's been bugging you, huh? Is it your same boo-boo?
It's a different one.
What happened?
My right ear is tripping.
It's your hip flexors. If it hurts, I'd rather have you rest and be ready than just to hurt yourself more in rehearsal. I'm worried that Chloe's injured, and I don't want Chloe to injure herself because she's afraid to speak up and say that she's hurt. Open your mouth and say something if your leg hurts, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
Chloe's actually in pain, but I think she's really holding up well because she knows that this is her week to shine, and I don't think she would give that up for anything.
That leg is not high enough. 10 times. 10 times I've told her. There's lots of things that can go wrong with the number when you use props. These sugar daddy lollipops can break. You can injure yourself with them. You can injure somebody else next to you with them. Too far stage right. No one's gonna see you. They're really heavy?
Yeah, it hurts their wrist.
If any of you ever work professionally, a comment like that is gonna get you fired. Deal with it. Let's go from the top.
The sugar daddy props were bigger than I was, so they're really hard to dance with.
Left leg higher on the straddle.
1, up, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What happened? All by itself.
She was right behind me, and
your back hit her stick.
Yeah, and then it hit her in the mouth.
Let me see. Is it bleeding?
Are you all right? It just feels weird, huh? Because it's swollen?
Oh, it burns. It hurts.
Okay, well, stop crying and run your dance, okay?
The show must go on. Come on, remember, you're the role model here.
When we're dancing, you get hurt all the time, but you just have to keep dancing.
Make sure you don't scoop that foot.
If I were a cheerleader, I would never get hit in the face with a pom-pom.
The Bermuda Triangle is in the ocean. So we have to create that ocean on the stage. So this week, you will be dancing in water. This can look really cool, but the water will be hazardous. All right, let's just see what this looks like. Your arms like swim, like a fish. Make your body arch and your butt stick out when you come up. Up, cross, right. Let me just see this one. This week, I'm using actual buckets of water, filling these trays. I have been wanting to do something like this for years. And now this is the time, because in our hometown, in front of all of JoJo's fans, we can really make a splash.
This is cool with water. It's awesome.
I was worried about the water getting on the stage and then falling.
Right.
And slipping, yeah.
The stage is gonna be like a sheet of ice.
It does bring its own set of challenges, but if it pulls off, then it's just that much better.
She wants to win in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
that hurt.
that
would hurt.
I understand the reason why you don't like music, but I do like a voice.
You okay? You okay? The boxes are wet. Where does your foot hurt, Lily? Your ankle.
She's looking at
Yes, she says come.
I don't know if she sprained it or if she whacked it. Did you hit it on the wood
Okay.
coming out?
You jumped and landed like that.
And then I fell out of it.
Well, I think the kids are all going to be scared at this point. I think it's just they're going to wonder, like, is that like, be a lot more cautious?
I was saying yesterday,
And Lily
like, what if they
Solo.
don't really like dance because they're
So
afraid
fearful
that they
of-
kind of like
yeah.
mark through it.
She said, Abby, she said it's not that the inside's slippery, it's that it's slippery on the floor, so when she jumped in it, it moved.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I know, I saw her do it. So remember though, when you put your weight into something, it's like when you're walking on ice outside. You step flat-footed and your weight is straight on top of your leg. If you do this, your heels are gonna fall off from underneath. If you did this, you're gonna go forward.
All right, Lily, you're okay? Okay. Now she has one leg. No arms and one leg. No problem. No problem.
We're going to competition tomorrow.
Right.
And this is an important, you know.
And she's right up.
And she's up front.
I mean, it's not like an injury, but like it hurts. What happened? When she jumped in it, it moved. Right. So then she rolled her ankle into the edge.
Yeah.
And it's not even wet yet. So, I mean, she's not like, it's not broken ankle or anything, but you know, it hurts. So she's sitting out for a little bit, but now I'm just like a lot more worried about that's happening, it's sliding all over the place.
And the water's not even in it yet.
Right, there's not even any water yet. So this could really
be disastrous.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know that I have to get my warts cut out of my feet tomorrow.
They said she should be fine to dance in 3 days, so we'll be cutting it close.
But I don't want to put her in a trio and then have her physically be in pain while she's learning it.
We can't change the appointment. I've changed it like 15 times. She's having a hard time walking on it.
You know what? I'm gonna have to think about that. I might put someone else in the trio. Plantar warts are common to dancers, and when you have to have them removed, sometimes the kid's out of dance for a week or 2 weeks.
Paige will be very upset if she doesn't get to do the trio. I agree. She'll go on there, dance whether her foot hurts or not, just because she doesn't want to be replaced in the trio.
Why are you doing the surgery now? You can't wait like a couple more weeks?
She's having a hard time walking on it. Abby says that dancers dance through pain. That's fine if you're on Broadway, but my daughter is 11 years old, and if she can't dance, she's not dancing. Did she mention what the trio was gonna be?
No, and I thought she would have, because I was wondering if she had to switch it up, who it might be, because I think Nia would have gladly stepped in.
Yeah, Nia was volunteering herself pretty much there.
Yeah.
I am continuously frustrated with Abby. Nia has so much to offer. She has great potential. And yet Abby only sees one aspect of Nia. And I'm beginning to believe she will never get a trio. I'm getting really sick and tired of it. Here's my kid giving 110%, and there's Abby.
You can't even give her 50.
She can't even give her 50%.
I think that you have valid points, and if you really feel that strongly, then maybe it's best that you tell Abby.
Well, I just hope I can go downstairs and be calm, because I'm usually very calm, but I'm usually not as ticked as I am tonight. Abby didn't give Nia the trio. Maybe enough is enough, and I should speak up and just remind Abby that there is someone here. If Paige is not able to perform, Nia might be able to step in. Okay.
All right, Miss Holly, good luck.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you interrupting my rehearsal?
Can I see you for a second outside, just for a moment? Just for a
Holly,
moment.
I am coming to your school, I'm walking into your office, and I'm gonna interrupt you. It's ridiculous.
Fine, go ahead and do that. I have parents who do that all the time.
I don't think there's anything more invasive than being interrupted. Holly is now a principal. She, of all the mothers, should understand.
I would like for Nia to be considered for the trio. You said you would consider her, yet you looked at her and you looked beyond her in Pyramid and didn't even give her the courtesy of being considered for that.
You are so far off my plans, you have no clue. I was already planning on Nia being the swing for Paige in the trio, but Holly can't even give me 3 seconds to let me tell her this. No, she has to come in, interrupt my rehearsal again. Paige might not be able to do it. Nia's in.
Why didn't you just
And
get
Nia
it
has a
together?
solo. Because you come and interrupt me. You don't need to do that. You don't know what my master plan is. You have no idea.
You would think that she would have a little bit of respect.
What I asked was that we're on the same page. That's all you had to say. It's like, Holly, we're thinking the same thing. That's all you had to say.
Yeah,
You didn't
but
have
Holly,
to.
it's not about what you're thinking. I
It
can't
is
give a
about-
crap what you're
and
thinking.
You know what? It does matter what I'm thinking because I'm her mother. A mother looking out for her daughter trumps the word of a dance teacher all of the
Not
time.
inside this studio, it doesn't, sweetheart. This is my domain. I'm the principal here.
But
it's my office.
What you fail to realize, Abby,
I don't
is
fail to
that
realize
you don't
anything.
control me.
I will not be bossed around in my own studio. I give Nia a solo, and then I think about putting her in the trio, but that's just not good enough for Holly. Nothing's ever good enough. Well, you know what? Detention is good enough, and that's what her and Nia both need. Go!
What did you say?
She got a solo tonight, and you just blew it. You're expelled. You're done. Holly didn't do Nia any favors. She ruined this entire evening's rehearsal. Nia didn't even get a chance to learn the trio. What has Holly accomplished? Nothing.
There are no amount of solos, duos, trios which are worth this aggravation.
Are you leaving?
I am never setting foot in the studio again.
Hi. We have an appointment for Paige.
Okay, you guys can just sign in there.
This week, Paige has to go to the doctors to have some plantar warts removed. But the problem is we have a competition this weekend. So Paige only has 2 days for her feet to heal.
What's giving you trouble?
I have 3 warts.
3 warts. Do they hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a dancer, so whenever she turns, the one on the ball of her foot really hurt.
As a dancer and wanting to get back on your feet, if we would have an infection or her slow healing it, or even just the discomfort could keep her off a little bit longer. I can tell you can dance, but your body may tell you something different.
Okay. These warts are bothering her feet just to walk around in. So I have to get them done. I'm stepping up as a mom, and health is coming before dance.
Okay, Paige, we're gonna give each one of these a little zap there. Here goes first one.
Can't Paige. Squeeze my hand when it hurts.
You did great. It wasn't too bad, was it? We're gonna put a Band-Aid on each one of those and they'll give you some ice to put on there, okay?
You're good, Angel. I hope Paige can dance this week. I hope that we have no complications.
I know your feet are hurting, but you need to cowboy up and you need to dance. I need to know if you can't do the steps because your feet are sore today. All right, let's do it.
Yesterday I had my plantar's warts removed and my feet are really sore, so I'm trying my best.
Come on, bigger, Paige. Back leg higher, Paige. You're falling off your center. Is the foot flexed or pointed, Paige? Pointed. Really?
Did the doctor say don't no dancing for?
No, he said as long as she didn't have a blister, she could dance. The doctor said that unless Paige has any blistering, she can go ahead and dance.
Does it hurt to point it? Okay, because your foot is just like this.
She doesn't want to be replaced in the trio again.
Whoa! Paige, I know your feet hurt, but what happened in that whole section you forgot? If you go out there and dance like you were today, we don't have a shot at winning. I'm gonna have to pull you from the number. Go, you're finished. Paige is really making me nervous. She is hopping all over the place. Her foot is really bothering her. I may have no other choice but to pull the trio from the competition.
How's Paige? How's her feet?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She has moments that they are bothering her. Like if you watch her walk, it's like she's on her tippy toe on one foot and on her heel on the other foot. But I think Paige will be able to do it.
I think Paige should be able to do it.
I want if by chance she wakes up and it's blistered or something, I'm not
Mia's
allowing
gonna sneak
her
into the room
to
tonight with a cigarette going,
Yeah.
oh, you got
I know Paige's feet are bothering her. I just hope that Paige would tell me if she couldn't dance.
How do your feet feel?
They're okay. They just hurt like when I walk and I run.
Okay, well, don't walk and don't run.
So in the green room, right before we're getting ready to dance, Paige is sitting there icing her feet, and I'm thinking, this doesn't look too good.
You told me that you think you can do it. I'd rather pull the number now when they take a break than pull it right before it's ready to go on and have you all upset and everybody upset.
I think I can do it.
Paige better not be lying to me, and this better not come back to bite me in the butt. They better get out there and be the divas that I've trained them to be.
Performing next, we have Abby Lee Dance.
You're born with it or you're not. And if you're lucky, you'll look really hot like me. Come on now, let's see what you got. 'Cause looks are everything. Guys are knocking down
The pink, the blue, and the purple were just striking on stage. It was different than anything anybody did.
I'm really proud of myself because I danced through the pain.
In second place, we have the trio from Abby Lee.
Even though we did not win first place in the group category, I'm still very proud of the girls. Not only is the competition fierce in Miami, but they were competing against girls in high school, and they still placed in the top 3. That's impressive.